Has anyone ever challenged you in an area where you're an expert without realizing your expertise? I was working for an international engineering company, pushing hard to get approval for a climate-resilient housing project in a country prone to hurricanes. It was an essential project for a less affluent region, but senior staff refused to approve it, claiming we didn't have the resources. However, I knew we did have the resources, and their real reason for rejection was that simpler, less impactful projects were more profitable. This disagreement reached a point where a board meeting was called, and the senior staff brought in a financial analyst to explain why we lacked resources. I listened to his argument, but every time I tried to counter, he interrupted me, barely allowing me to speak. At one point, he pulled out a research paper about climate-resilient projects, using it to dismiss my claims. By the end of the meeting, the senior staff seemed to expect me to concede. However, I wasn't ready to give up. I asked the analyst to let me speak without interruption just once. He responded by cutting me off again, but the CEO intervened, asking him to let me continue. The analyst apologized, and I asked if he knew the author of the research paper. He didn't, so I urged him to look at it. He dismissed it, saying it wasn't relevant, but I insisted. When he finally looked down at the paper, I handed him my business card and revealed, "I'm the author of this research paper." I told him it was clear he hadn't fully understood it before using it against me. I then proceeded to point out the mistakes he made and demonstrated that we had more than enough resources for the project. By the end of the meeting, the project was approved within the week.